Hi. That's Naples in back of me. I'm not in Naples right now. It's a very pretty city, very intense. I want to talk about my further process in deconditioning my ego. My ego is completely open. And so I spent most of my life trying to prove I was okay and worthy and good enough. And it even took me a while in my human design experiment. I think I'm 15 years at this point. To get to the point where I could see my ego and how subtle and not subtle, but how subtle it was in underlying so much of what my mind was thinking and wanting and all of that. And one of the things that I do, I play Scrabble on my iPad. And for whatever reason, Scrabble is a place that I've really seen my ego wanting to prove I'm good. I think because I like words, and I grew up in a family that liked words. So it's like, I'm good with words. I want to show you. And I've seen over time how I would want to win to prove I was good with words. And as I've been doing it for a long time now. I've actually gotten really pretty good at Scrabble and mostly win, and realized that the winning itself really doesn't hold any satisfaction for me. Now, if I was always losing, it might not be so good for me. So I started asking myself, so who is it that's wanting to win, And especially because in that gate 51 that's in the ego wants to win. Like there's something in there. But for me, it's like I win and nothing happens. No one claps for me, and I don't get any money, and nothing happens. I just win and click the button to play again. So I'm a generator, and what I realize is what I want is actually satisfaction. So what would be satisfying? Well, it is satisfying to make a word that has a whole lot of points. That's pretty fun, 60 points. That's cool. But the other thing I find satisfying is to make really long words. And sometimes a long word will get, 10 points, whereas if I put a Z on a triple word score and I get 60 points or something. So I've been practicing making the long words, even when I could get more points with a littler word, because I find it satisfying and I like words. So I like do a word I like. Oh, I have never made that word before. And the other thing I find satisfying is when I can open up the Scrabble board to an area that's kind of gotten closed down, so that actually it becomes more fun to play, because it's not so fun to play when there's hardly any places to play. And it's been really satisfying to let go of this idea that, I realize there's like this idea floating around that if you're playing a game, it's so you can win. I'm like, but I don't care. What if that isn't the idea? What if I can make up my own idea? What if I can play because I just want fun? Because I want to entertain myself, because I want to be clever and creative and see who is being clever and creative on the other side. And all I had to do was let go of the thought that I had to prove something by winning. And even in saying those words, I actually feel this lightness in my literal heart. The ego is also the heart center. So yeah, deconditioning is cool. And it takes awareness, it takes looking and stepping a little bit out of the box of what we think things are and they have to be, and seeing, who am I? Who am I within the context of this and this and this and this? And what do I love? This is Tiara. I'm just being Tiara on Tiara TV. Look at that. I love TV. Bye.